Today I'm going to show you Taj Mahal, and I have parked at West End parking, which is open to general public admission, and parking charges was 100 rupees. And thereafter this walkway from here to there is, you can see, not even like 3-4 minutes of walk, but the parking is further outside, so from parking to here maybe less than 1 kilometer, and if you fit like it's like hardly 5 minutes walk. But you can sit on these e-rickshaws or e-vehicle, pay 20 rupees per person, and they'll drop you from the parking till here. The good thing is nowadays you can see a QR code outside and you can scan it and buy ticket over your mobile phone, which is really quick and easy. For Indian citizens, the general admission for the courtyard area is 50 rupees, but if you want to enter the main platform of the Taj Mahal, where the tomb of Mumtaz and Shah Jahan is here, you have to pay 200 rupees extra, so total is 250 rupees. But for non-Indians, it is 1350 rupees, which is slightly more than the regular ticket, but if you convert it in dollars and pounds, it's not so much. So depending on the day, the queue can be this much long. It starts from this area right now. This is evening time, so not that long. And then if you see that structure, you have to go through that, and there's a security scanning area, and once you're through the area, you enter from the western entrance and get inside. As soon as you arrive in this area, you'll be flanked by different guides. If you're coming from a hotel or a tourist group and you have your own guide, they won't bother you. But as soon as you step a foot here, you will be surrounded by the guides, and that's less than 1,000 rupees, but you can really bargain and get a good price, and it's really worth it. And if you look at the right side of this west end entrance, in this narrow lane, or not so narrow, it's a fair lane, there is Meena Bazaar, and this is a handicraft items you can get, but do not forget to bargain in this area. So as soon as you finish seeing the Taj Mahal, you can come outside and you can go in Meena Bazaar and buy nice handicraft items, and I'm going to show you a glimpse. And this crowded place is Meena Bazaar, and you can keep on going. Various sweet shop, marble shops. Petha is the specialty of Agra, and you can have so many shops. So now time to go inside the Taj Mahal and see what's in. So I bought my tickets online and went through the security stuff, and I entered Taj Mahal from the west end. This is the west end entrance, and right in front on the other hand is the east end entrance. Right now the west end entrance is open for general public admission, while the east end entrance is for, VVIP movements. So as we move forward, you can see on the right side there's a big courtyard, and you can see some stairs over there. So on the right side, coming from the west end entrance, historically in this courtyard there used to be Meena Bazaar selling handicraft item, but more recently they have moved it outside the premises. In front of the Meena Bazaar courtyard, this is Shahi Darwaza or Shahi entrance. This was used for the entrance of the Shah Jahan king, and all around you can see different rooms being made. So these rooms were used for soldiers used to stay whenever they used to accompany anybody who used to visit Taj Mahal in olden times. So again, for reorientation, I'm standing in front of Shahi Darwaza, used for the entrance of Emperor. That's the east end entrance. Right in front, opposite, is the Meena Bazaar. Used to be here historically, now moved outside. And west end entrance, now used for general public admission, heading from the Shahi Darwaza. So on the Shahi Darwaza you can see these writings in Arabic. This is known as Surah Fazl, which means morning prayer. Before entering, Emperor used to read the entire prayer, which starts from this right side, goes all around the Shahi Darwaza and ends on the left side. And if you can see those colorful work, these are not the paintings. I'm not sure if you can appreciate the color. Yeah, they're different color, black, red, and maybe yellow. These are not the paintings, these are actually the stone work. And these stones were imported from different places like South Africa, Turkey and Syria. Now entering from Shahi Darwaza, and this is the first view of Taj Mahal, you'll get it. Very symmetrical and beautiful. So this is the first time we are walking through the Shahi Darwaza, and this is the first view of Taj Mahal you get. So here is the thing, if you want to click pictures, do not stand dead in middle. Always step to the side, and here you can click the pictures of Taj Mahal with nobody between you and the Taj Mahal, like from this angle. Everybody is standing right in the middle, and then when you click the picture, you'll get a lot more unwanted people in your picture. So step to the side, either the left or the right, then click a picture. And for the same reason, I have chosen to walk towards the Taj Mahal, not from the middle pathway, but from to the side. So if you see clear, if you focus on top of the Shahi Darwaza, you can see small tombs, like 11 on the front and 11 on the rear side. So total it's 22. And Taj Mahal was built over 22 years of period. So each signifies each year of construction. So total 11 in front of Shahi Darwaza, 11 on the rear, and total 22 small tombs. Those ones right there. Yeah, those. So a little bit of history. It was built over a period of 22 years, and this was made by Shah Jahan for his beloved wife Mumtaz, and she died, I think, in the year of 1630, and the construction of the Taj Mahal began in 1631. So within within first 6 months she was buried in the basement, and then the Taj Mahal was built around her tomb. So these two types of tickets, like number one is for Indian nationals, and I think currently the price is 50 rupees for general admission, where you can be in this courtyard, but you're not allowed to climb the main monument of the Taj Mahal. But if you pay extra 200 rupees Indian currency, then you can go over that white structure. And for non-Indian, like for foreigners, the ticket is 1350 rupees to get on top of that structure. It is slightly expensive for non-Indians, but if you convert it into dollars and euros and pounds, it's not that expensive, and it's totally worth it. And I have heard that in few weeks or months there's going to be further increase in the price. So when you go inside from the Shahi Darwaza, you will see like these two structures right and left of Taj Mahal, known as Jal Mahal for the water supply. Basically there's a middle fountain, and if you see that structure right there, then that's used to be guest house where the visitors used to stay for a few hours, and their soldiers used to stay on the rooms which I showed outside the Shahi Darwaza. And on the left side behind these trees is Shahi Masjid, where Shah Jahan, when he was under house arrest, he used to pray there, and every Friday he used to visit Taj Mahal, pray there, and used to sit in the middle area where they used to fountain and look at Taj Mahal. So if you look at the top epitome, so this is currently made up of copper. Originally it was made up of gold, but when Britishers left, they took the gold structure and replaced it with the copper. And this is like 30 feet in height, right? And it looks so small from distance. Taj Mahal is usually open nowadays from 6 AM to 7 PM. And for nighttime visitors, if it's a full moon night, 2 days before the full moon night and 2 days after the full moon night, it's open from 8 PM to 12. The ticket currently is, I think, 500 rupees, where you're not allowed to enter this area while you stand at the platform at the Shahi Darwaza and view glistening Taj Mahal in pure moonlight. As this area is pitch dark, there is no electricity, nothing, so you see this beautiful majestic structure glistening in the sunlight. Videography is not allowed inside the main structure, but basically there are two levels. One is the basement, where you have the real tomb of Mumtaz, which is dead in the center, and to the left there is a tomb of Shah Jahan, which was an afterthought. And on the first level there is a replica of the same structure. Basically the basement is just open 3 days a year, and during that time there is no entry fees for Taj Mahal, and local people can come and offer namaz prayers. and so it's beautiful. One more thing I wanted to add is, like, I took a guided tour. It is less than 1,000 rupees, and just like anything in India, you can do a good bargain, and I paid 500 rupees for guided tour. Although it was a good guided tour, so I'm going to tip him something extra, but it's really worth it taking a guided tour, and less than 1,000 rupees for sure. And they have their original IDs, and you can basically bargain and give it a good price. Like, I think 500 is a good price for 2 hours, but again, I was by myself, and you can freely tip them if they do a good job. Mine did a good job, so I'm going to tip him really well. Basically, this concludes my very well guided tour of Taj Mahal. I really enjoyed. Money well spent. I enjoyed the history and historical facts, and now time to head out.